Interestingly enough, I believe Epic Gabriel also plays a unique angle character in Rob, who uses top. So we're going to have characters that like to zone in straight up and horizontal lines versus Game & Watch, who likes to attack at angles from above, or from above and then directly from below. So both of these characters tend to really destroy each other once they get under the other one. And the onus is going to be on Game & Watch to get into Rob first to start up his pressure, whereas Rob is essentially winning with top just by controlling that space. So uniquely in this matchup, though, is Game & Watch has Bucket, which discourages one of Rob's two main camping tools, which is Laser, because Bucket is, it's either neutral or positive on invulnerability when you absorb a projectile, so you can pretty much just absorb Laser. If you, I believe there is a glitch where if you land on a specific frame, you are actually stuck in Bucket temporarily and have full maximum speed, so you can just move around in Bucket. And if you can just do that and move around top, there's not much Rob can do without approaching.
That's really okay. So. Looks like Game & Watch is just a lot livelier in Ultimate. Wow.
Yeah, and Gabriel did a nice job going ahead and setting the tone for this match by getting off that laser at the start. So now Radda knows in his mind that the laser is going to be in play and he has to play around it. And you saw him already whipping a bucket that let Gabriel get in and get the damage that we've seen so far. And there's that pressure we were talking about Game & Watch. She got in, and the only thing Rob can really do is either take a lot of time to start up that nair, or to go ahead and just go for like his up tilt or his short hop up airs. And those all either take time or specifically don't cover very high, which Game & Watch can take advantage of.
Yeah, and I see how, who is it, Radda? Yeah, I see how Radda is definitely trying to avoid those platforms, because every time I noticed that he was on a platform, that was a really scary situation for him. Like right now, immediately drop down. Because Rob, I believe this stage is actually really well for him. Very well.
Oh my goodness, that was a nice big string. And excellent match from Radda, plus an invulnerable escape option to take that out. And right now, Radda has him a little bit on the ropes with momentum, but that's not quite going to close out the stock, but that should close it out there.
Like, great, amazing edge guarding there. Definitely the key was throwing him off a bit there. Very strong tool from Game & Watch.
Yeah, Game & Watch's ability to just control his pacing in the air and control when and where he's attacking is something that Rob doesn't deal with too well, because even though Rob has lots of active attacks, what he doesn't have are ways to really confront Game & Watch when he's below the stage without committing. And Game & Watch has one of the best anti-commitment moves in the game in up B. So, and as you're seeing here, Game & Watch is just content to spend all day up there.
Yeah, great call with the gyroid there, but...
Yep, and you're seeing here, Game & Watch is content to just wait. And if if you don't see Epic Gabriel commit to anything, you're not going to see him get anything.
He's going to get the drill?
No, that window is too tight.
Wow. Because every time I see Rob drill, it's like, okay, well, that's kind of it. But Radda is definitely handling this matchup really well. I'm actually surprised. Like, I'm just kind of watching more, like, just in awe of the whole situation. Like, it's really, but he gets it this time. Now, was that a percentage thing?
That was probably more of a percentage thing. Because the more, I believe it's, actually I don't even remember what the frame data on his berry is, but he's got a decent bit, but like if you mash out fast enough, each mash unit takes off 8 frames of it. So that Radda has a really strong mash game, plus an excellent escape option that comes out right after. I believe the up B is frame 2 in this game on vulnerability. I could be mistaken. So yeah, like the thing is the Epic Gabriel's punish game isn't even really that much worse than Radda's. What you're seeing from Radda is the patience to wait for Gabriel to open himself up in neutral. And Gabriel is not being patient back. So just like right there, Gabriel can throw out safe setups, but at the end of the day, Gabriel is cornering himself there. And as long as Radda just waits and makes sure that Gabriel doesn't get any super big punishes, then he's going to have an opportunity to go in. And just like there.
Yeah, that would have been a great catch from Gabriel, but like you said, Radda has great use of the bucket, and I see him use that a lot, especially when he's off stage. Like, let me just throw it out there. It saves him a lot. Are we going to see up B? Up B again, all right.
Yeah, just like that. Now, Gabriel can swing out against up B when he's coming down, but Radda earlier in the match conditioned him using down airs to tell him, I'm going to come down with something aggressive. So now Gabriel is hesitant, and especially with the situation he's in, Gabriel's starting to realize he needs to play safer. But right now, Radda also has a really large lead for Gabriel to overcome, and we're just seeing him abuse Game & Watch's patience with the new bucket mechanics, like his ability to reflect that top and absorb those lasers. Like, that laser right there could have been death. If he responds with that bucket, there's not much you can do. Like there, it's over.
There it is. Wow. The pressure with bucket, like I'm still kind of in disbelief because I'm still kind of like in Smash 4 mode-ish, so it's like I'm trying to process, like, what is this Game & Watch? This is insane.
Yeah, Radda's done an excellent job transferring from Smash 4 and making a whole new game with this character. And big ups to him to renovating his character. A lot of people from Smash 4 coming into this game have switched off of their mains because it's so difficult for them to wrap their heads around the new play styles that their characters have.
Yeah.
And Game & Watch is one of those characters that plays differently. And a lot of Game & Watch mains have lost their interest in the character because his neutral is very different, his anti-air tools are different, his punish game is different, and even his camping game. Like here, where he could not do that with bucket before. He would just get hit by top. It did not have the level of stall that you see here. So him warping the game around his patience, which Radda has excellent patience as a fundamental skill. That allows him to leverage these skills over a player who has a stronger punish game and more range than his character. Because Rob does have better normal range than his, I believe. His normals are a little bit faster, allow him to box slightly better, and then he has top on the ground that keeps Radda from being able to approach on the ground. But that's fine for Game & Watch in this game because you're going to see him jump in with that forward air and start the pressure. And right here, an up B, it's a small hit, but it starts up momentum. And just like that, we're going to see him either reset to neutral or take small, safe hits and just play that clean neutral that Gabriel is not comfortable with dealing with. Gabriel's feeling impatient. Like you can see Gabriel feels like he's the stronger player here and that he's getting cheesed out here. So that's why he's starting to go in more with these attacks, because he's trying to assert dominance, essentially. And
wow.
we can see a few choice censored words on the player camera.
See, I'm just more amazed at the fact that just immediately, as soon as the match started, Radda just, like he said, had a lot of pressure going on. And I feel like this stage probably wasn't the best choice, only because I've seen the platforms actually put Gabriel in very risky situations. I feel like Gabriel should have probably maybe gone for a flatter stage, maybe a stage without platforms. The platforms aren't doing so well for him. And game one, it kind of worked out just because of the placements of them, but because Callow's platforms are kind of placed more outer, it's a little difficult for him to actually follow up with something, and it puts him more in a bad spot than Radda.
Now, what I will say for Gabriel here is you're seeing him kind of evolve through this set. You're seeing him start to modify his punish game to go for faster punishes after the down throw berry, like you saw the up tilt confirm into a combo there, because he was going for that instead of just raw up airs or raw up smashes. So another thing we're seeing from Gabriel is he started getting more patient. He's more content to just wait here and space out his own safe normals, except now he's starting to feel the pressure, and he's just making it happen. He's going for the reads. He's gonna show Radda what he's learned so far from this game and a half.
Exactly, and I noticed that Gabriel has actually stopped drilling. He's actually started opting in different throws, which is great because then now he can actually follow up properly and not get baited into a combo in from up B. So really great stuff. Like he said, he's learning and he's actually zoning himself a lot more, and he's using his projectiles a lot more efficiently. He's actually using it off stage a lot more versus on stage, like in game one, and that's helping him out a lot.
Now, just like you're seeing some adaptation from Gabriel and just his ability to read Radda here, you're also seeing Radda start to make in some defensive modification. You're seeing him start to add in that parry. You're seeing him throw out some area denial with the bacon. And that was an excellent read from both players there.
Yeah.
I think both players knew it was going to happen. Gabriel just wanted to see if he would get that hit because it would put him in the lead.
because he saw Gabriel's shield there because he's like, okay, he's going to up B, I'm going to drill, he's going to up B, I'm going to shield, and follow up with a U-air, but Radda with his great reactions, like, you know, let me just challenge over with my key real quick.
Yeah, Radda is incredibly brave dealing with all this pressure. I personally would be so stressed dealing with this. Like, just knowing any read from Rob here is going to kill you. Just like that, up throw should kill here. Oh,
yeah, unfortunately, that is not enough. I mean, kill throws in this game is still kind of hard to determine, like, what is going to kill. Like, we're still in the early stages of the game just to see, like, okay, this will kill. But unfortunately, I mean, that wasn't it.
Yeah, between the reduction in the reduction in knockback from Rage, we're seeing a little bit different, but this should kill.
Yeah, it hit the platform. It should kill. I would actually be surprised.
Platform, corner, it's all there. And Gabriel's really shining through with his adaptation here. He knows where Radda wants to go. He's just showing that he knows where to be so that he's just outside of Radda and then counter hitting him. And just like that, he's setting up his space to throw out those big anti-airs we talked about. They take time, so you got to know where not to be and then to throw it out. And Radda going ahead and showing Rob his own berry throw.
I mean, yeah, that's one thought taken off, but he did rack up Radda to 74%. It's pretty scary here. Oh, wow, great reaction there. That was a tilt?
Yeah, no, that was up tilt, which is a combo setup there. And that was part of what I was talking about earlier, where he's really adapted to going for faster frame data. Oh, goodness.
Oh, great catch there, actually.
Yeah.
That would have been a bad situation had Radda came up. He could have probably key pressured him as he was trying to grab onto as Gabriel was trying to grab on to the ledge there. So great option.
Now, one thing that, oh, goodness. That was a nice setup from Gabriel. One thing that are two major things that are problems here are,
oh, this is really scary out for Rob.
That should be fine. Rob had too much time to set up his nair pressure there. Oh, goodness.
Great catch there, and that is going to kill.
We got a game 3 here.
All right.
Amazing adaptation from Gabriel there, making up that stock lead, and you know Radda would have timed him out.
Yep.
So that was impressive.
I was personally afraid for Gabriel there because in the beginning, Radda had a pretty good lead there, and he was kind of toning out the pace of the game like in game 1. Like, okay, well, this kind of shifting towards Radda's favor. But I think after Gabriel got that first kill, I think that kind of pushed in his momentum. And he's like, okay, you know what? Let me actually try to bait out, especially with Drill. He definitely was playing a lot smarter with Drill this time around. And then he was using a lot less laggier moves. Like you said, he was going for quick options, which was nice, especially earlier with his fair succession. That racked up a lot of damage, put Radda in a very tough situation, and it forced Radda into specific options that Gabriel was able to follow up on. So overall, Gabriel kind of shifted everything really well. So I'm actually interested to see like where we're going in game 3 and just to see how the pace of the game is going to go.
Well, so the next wave of adaptations I'd really like to see are for Radda to start throwing in more spot dodges. Views those are really strong in this game. And also Gabriel was really focused on grabs and either going for grabs or using strong, safe, big attacks that are spaced out that require startup. So I would like to see Radda get a little bit more aggressive because Gabriel has gotten more comfortable that Radda's not going to directly attack his space. So that means that he's vulnerable to Team Watch invading that space. Things like dash attack, just going in for multi-jabs, abusing these things that Rob does not necessarily handle well out of shield. And I think the best way for him to do that would be something like Castle Siege that is nice, asymmetrical, throws Rob off his game. I'm not sure if Gabriel would be banning that stage or not because I don't know how he feels about it yet. But that would be one stage I'm looking for. It looks like we're going to see a counter pick from Radda.
See, that's the thing. I'm not too sure because I thought Gabriel, because he was hovering over Mario for a bit and then he switched back. So I think it's just them like just being chill.
Well, it's a free presentation of a switch if you select your character. And we're going for the next best thing for close-up quarters with Battlefield. And this also gives him a lot of options to get in there with forward air more. So just like here. And there we go. Sure enough, Radda is going in, getting a little bit more aggressive with it.
And there it is. He's pulling out a lot more quick options here, adding in the shield pressure with his up air every time Radda's on those platforms. Yeah, Gabriel's actually doing really well here. And I think the tri-platform format actually works better for Rob than the two platforms that we've been seeing.
Yeah, we're seeing Gabriel, like you said before, switching away from his berry setups and getting a two-frame down air. Excellent timing there. That read was nasty.
I mean, Gabriel is on fire right now. This is insane. Like, going from game one.
What was that? Was that a double hit on the up B?
It kind of looked like it.
Oh my goodness, Gabriel.
Oh my god, the item control.
I told you earlier that Gabriel was playing through and telling himself, you can actually see him tell himself in this game, I'm better than you. And you can see him getting really frustrated at first, and then he calmed himself down, and he's decided, I'm going to show you how I'm better than you. And he's just absolutely controlling his space here. And he's just comfortable going straight in with these slow setup moves. He's telling Radda, you're not going to swing into me. I have time to space all of this. I'm just going to swing in every single time. Look at this.
I mean, like, if they can see my face right now, like, my face is, like, in disbelief. Wow, great catch of the up smash there. Gabriel's just doing a complete turnaround. Coming from, it all started from the tilt to the dash to tilt. Oh my god, that was really good. And not to mention that there was item pressure too, so Radda was kind of forced to kind of take it, and then just following up, dragging him all the way to the other side of the stage, and then just securing that stock with up smash. Like, that was a really beautiful stock execution coming out of Gabriel there.
What you're starting to see from Radda to try and compensate all this sudden pressure is he's trying to act as quick as he can, and you see him just putting out hitboxes as fast as possible. He's just playing at his maximum space to try and match all
and
of
there
this
it is, a tilt chase.
The problem when you switch up your speed like this is the question is, can you think well enough when you're playing this fast?
Exactly, because when players do get pressured like this and try to up their speed, their thought processes aren't at the same pace, so they do make mistakes. Like, I already saw Radda kind of throw some hitboxes that he's like, wait, I shouldn't have thrown that out, and he gets punished for it. So I think that's what we're kind of seeing here right now, just Radda trying to compensate for it. But unfortunately, that is going to take the last stock, and great turnaround coming out of Gabriel, 3 stocking on the last